Yeah, Dano, no one's eyes I trust more than yours, okay? I'm seeing numbers out there that Justin Fields has the highest QBR in the AFC North, higher than Patrick Mahomes even.
Whoa.
I don't know if I'm exactly seeing that. I want to know what you're seeing. What's your takeaway from Justin Fields so far through 2 games?
Yeah, I think the best thing that Justin hasn't done is he's not hurt the football team.
True.
And that's really growth in kind of maturation at that position. That was one of the things in relation to Justin that a lot of people, and rightfully so, would point to kind of over the last year is like, oh man, this guy he holds the football too long and he takes too many sacks. And while he can create big plays here and there, it's minimized because, you're constantly in a backed up situation or behind the chains. And I think Justin's really grown and developed in that specific element. Now, part of it is because Arthur Smith has done a fantastic job through 2 games of not putting him in positions to, I guess, make a bad decision in regards to that. I do know this. I know this. Like, QB, and that's probably why the QBR is where it is, Tone. Like, that's a little bit why, you can sometimes numbers can say whatever you want them to say type of thing. And I think sacks are a big part of that. I know this. Every time through 2 weeks, it feels like he's thrown the ball downfield. It's been a successful play and a really big play and thrown very well. I think he would have had another 100 yards this past weekend and 2 more touchdowns, if not for offensive penalties.
Mickey Mouse.
One on the hold when he sprints out to his right and knocks the ball or bombs the ball down to Pickens, which is beautiful. If Patrick made that throw or Lamar made that throw or Josh made that throw, America would be losing their mind. He throws a touchdown to Pickens, and they call OPI, which I thought was a little ticky-tacky. So I think the best thing is he's gotten the ball out of his hands in an efficient manner. He's used his legs when he's needed to rather than being so reliant on it. He hasn't hurt their offense to get so far behind the sticks. I think Arthur's done a really good job of keepers, meaning get him outside the pocket, the play action, which, really, like, there's some play actions that, and D-Butt, this, and AJ, like, it's the full field, right? You got to see all the field. And then there's some play actions where it really just cuts the field in half. Like, hey, man, you don't really have to pay attention to one half of the field. We can go 1 to 2 to 3. And that forces quarterbacks to play a little faster. I think he's done a really good job with that. I've said this. I think Justin should be their starter, and I think they could beat basically anybody with him.
Okay, that's a huge piece there. They can win a Super Bowl with Justin Fields?
That's a stretch. I still don't think they're explosive enough.
In week 5.
So you can beat anybody.
So basically.
No, yeah, but I don't think like they're explosive enough to beat, probably like your Houstons, your Kansas Cities. I think the Jets can get hot, Buffalo. So my point in saying that is I don't think they can do that with Russ. I just don't. I don't believe that they're capable of doing that with Russ. I think if they continue to progress, I could see them becoming more explosive on offense, yeah.
Congratulations, Pittsburgh Steelers. Got it right.
Yeah. We'll take it.
Got it right. That was a good trade. That was a good trade to pick up
for a bag of balls.
Justin Fields. They're paying Russell Wilson $1 million. They're not really financially invested there either, although Russell Wilson was allegedly the leader in the clubhouse going into training camp. Then he gets injured. Justin Fields has a bunch of time. Feels like he's won over the locker room over there as well, which is obviously a massive ordeal.